Sports presents coverage of high school girls hockey. Tonight, two of the best teams in the state of Minnesota face off. The Orono Spartans come to St. Louis Park to take on the Benilde-St. Margaret's Red Knights. From the St. Louis Park Rec Center, John Jacobson along with Dan Ficken, and Happy New Year. Dan, Orono, number 1 in Class A. Benilde-St. Margaret's number 4 in Class 2A. This should be a great match.
I think the one thing we're going to notice tonight quite a bit is skating and speed. Both these teams can skate their brains out. So we're going to see them going up and down the ice real fast.
Orono with 5 losses on the season. They play a tough schedule, Dan. They played some AA schools and played them well. They're a very good team.
Very good team. They're up and down. 3 straight solid lines. Can play them all the way through. Their goaltending's been pretty good. A little bit lower average save percentage, but a few defensive stops. They're going to be right in this thing with Benilde.
BSM with just 2 losses on the season, both to Andover, was obviously very good too. So they've played tough schedules. They've come out and ready to go. I mean, here's another tough one for each of them.
Benilde is Benilde, John. They just reload. They just keep coming back at you. They got a good system of players coming in, and they get a chance to play, and it's worked well for them. They're one of the better teams in the state. Number 4, that's a good number.
Let's look at our key players, starting with the Spartans. Zoe Lopez will be playing college hockey in a couple of years. Right now she's playing some terrific high school hockey for the Spartans.
16 goals, 10 assists, doing really well. She's got 16 shots on goal, so you know what? Every time she shoots, it goes in. So we're going to have to keep an eye on her. She's fast. She's got some good size to her, but she's got some hands too, John. We'll watch that tonight.
Benilde-St. Margaret's really a lot of players that can put the puck in the net, and that's a great luxury to have. And then Kevin Gray's got a number of girls that he can run out there, 4 lines. Ellie Stewart, who we're going to talk about in our pregame, and she's had a solid season for them.
And she's got 12 assists. You know how I feel about that. She feeds her other players around her. Let them score. She doesn't care about the credit. She just plays and knows where they are and gets the puck to them. And guess what? They put the biscuit in the basket.
And she's got 6 goals herself, 3 of them coming on the power play. This should be a good one. It's the first of 2, a doubleheader, boys and girls, tonight on CCX. Benilde boys to follow at about 7:30 against St. Thomas Academy. We'll come back. We'll drop the puck. Period number 1. Orono and BSM girls hockey next, live on CCX. CCX Media, your source for great local programming, is available on Amazon Fire TV, Apple TV, and Roku. Our free app allows you to stream all 3 of our channels live. You also have access to a large on-demand library, including full sporting events and daily newscasts. To find us, go to the store, search CCX, and download our free app. Then sit back and enjoy all of your favorite local content. The CCX Media app, available on Amazon Fire TV, Apple TV, and Roku. It's hockey time in St. Louis Park. Orono and Benilde-St. Margaret's on CCX. Spartans coming in 12-4 in the season, and the Red Knights 11-2. John Jacobson, Dan Ficken back with you. Our first game of 2024 at the Armstrong Cooper Holiday Classic last week, and back into more hockey here tonight at St. Louis Park. Northwest Suburban Conference boys hockey coming your way next week as we get into the new year. And Dan, for the girls season, it's really a month away and change till the end of the regular season and then section play.
Yeah, a little more than halfway there, and the picture's starting to look a little clearer now as to who the top-notch teams are. Of course, we got 2 of them here in AA and A, and that's tremendous to get this kind of a matchup. I'd be interested to see Orono there at a 1.38 goals against per game. We'll see how that holds up against this Red Knight team that can score, John. They can put the puck in there a little bit.
Their starting goalie tonight, Viv Anderson, 7-3 on the season. Goals against 1.36, .933 save percentage. And for Benilde-St. Margaret's, Hancock, 4-2 on the season. Goals against of 2.50 and a save percentage of .878. We are underway. Orono in the navy and red, Benilde in their home whites with the red trim. We'll see some really good skating here, Dan, I think, for 3 periods.
Yeah.
Red Knights, I think, feel like they have maybe a little more depth overall than Orono does have some very good top-end skaters. And we'll see how it plays out here over the next 51 minutes. Play in the Spartan zone. Around the boards and stopped by Lou Lisinski, who sends it wide of the Spartans' net. Kept in on the right side and pushed to the corner there. The blue line, and again kept in. This time by Bailey Gray to the corner. Orono banking it to the line, and out they come to center. Flown ahead by Lopez into the Benilde zone as the Orono Spartans go off for a change. They Stewart in their own zone.
Boy, a couple mistakes there. John Orono should have got that puck deep in the zone instead of giving it to a defenseman halfway in. But Benilde then messed up with the pass, so it worked out. But they're going to have to do everything right here to beat these Red Knights here, the Orono Spartans.
Well, kept in the Orono zone by Kaylee Koopman. Chance for the Red Knights. Work it back out to the blue line. It's a fake there. Pass to the side of the net. It comes loose in front. Big shot saved. Loose puck comes back onto the stick. Another big save made by Anderson. She stops Addie Morris twice in a few seconds. Another opportunity out in front was flipped off a Benilde stick. Orono finally able to clear the zone. Those are prime choices for the Red Knights. Puck across, gets intercepted, picked off by Grace Pickett. Pickett will play it back behind the BSM net, but they can't keep possession for long. The Red Knights get it out and send it to the Orono zone. Orono can't clear their own end though. Tie up along the boards and into the corner. Centering pass by the Red Knights and taken back by Orono. Here come the Spartans. Puck sent wide of the net and Hancock in the BSM goal. Like 2.5 minutes here. Well, a whistle. Good end-to-end action. More of the action though in the Orono zone so far.
Well, Red Knights put on a good forecheck, but now they got it out in neutral zone. They're now being a lot more careful about moving the puck around.
Pass comes on, the puck comes onto the stick of Tal Hansen. She leads the team in goal scoring this year. Will flip the puck into the air and down into the Orono zone where it's picked off. Taken there by Paulson. Shot on net in the first save tonight for Hancock. Off the stick of Alex Paulson. Puck kept in the zone briefly by Alexa Nickham, and back comes BSM. And a good poke check there by Paulson. Able to take the puck away. Strong skating into the zone by Bryn Heising, but the defensive play by Nickham nullified any scoring chance. Back into the Orono zone again. And now they'll skate it out to center. This is Lopez. Lopez with a shot, save made by Hancock. Cleared up the boards, kept in the zone briefly by Beckett, and now out by the Red Knights. Schmidt tried to get it for Orono, lost it. Played back to her blue line, back onto Schmidt's stick. Flipped ahead by Beckett to center ice. Brought in by Alex Plyman. Loose in front. And that almost an excellent scoring opportunity there for Orono. Played back into the BSM zone. And skated down by the Red Knights there by Ella Pasqua. Behind her net, ripped by Alex Christian to the blue line. He'll hit a skate there. Loose in the neutral zone, and then scooped up by Kendall Hassler. Hassler drives to the net. And getting down to make the stop was Anderson.
Well, Anderson's looked really good in the net for Orono right now. They'd really be in a stiff hole if she hadn't been in there. I think they could have been down about 2-0 right now.
Tip and down into the Orono zone. Over 5 minutes played and still no whistles since we dropped the puck here in the first period.
Well, they said they could skate. They sure are showing it, by gosh.
Shot going wide of the Orono net. Finally picked up there by Plymouth. On the boards, a little bit of a dangerous pass, though, but they get away with it. And flipped up down into the BSM zone. Red Knights will chase it down there. Played around to center. And shot back in by Anderson. And that's Veronica Anderson. She's the sister of the goalie, Vivian, for the Orono. Back up in center ice area. Nickham had it, now taken away. Back comes BSM. Morris lost it. Behind her, though, is Hamill. Hamill with the 23 in the corner. Back to Morris behind the net. Goes down, puts it out in front. Trying to get her stick on it. There was Koopman. Now backhand shot from right in front. Anderson the save. They knock it and they score. Might have been Koopman. There are a couple players right there. It looks as he says it's going to be Morris. He gets credit for the goal, and BSM's on the board.
Just a tremendous forecheck there, John, by the Red Knights. Did a nice job, kept it in the zone, kept sending it back. And look at the body position. They were using their bodies extremely well. But you could see it get back out in front, and she just kept hacking away at it, and she finally got it in on the second try. So the pass come here. She'll move out in front. Good move. Tried the inside backhand, and then she just got it up and went over. I would say that'd be a -3 on prettiness, and nobody cares.
A goal scored by Morris. Has her third goal of the season. And 1-0 in favor of Benilde. Shot on net, save made by Hancock as Orono had to rush into the Red Knight zone. Shot from the high slot, looking for a tip in front. Gets blocked, and Orono trying to send it back to the blue line, and the defenseman and Newell rush for the puck here. Greer moving down the shot, backhand try. Oh, what a stop.
Beauty.
Made by Anderson. Evelyn Nicholson was coming on the rebound try and just missed the initial rush here by Mikajcik, and the save made, and then Anderson able to make the save.
Nice spread pads there. She went post to post on that to get the save off the rebound that they needed. Nice save by her. Nice couple saves by her.
Yes, Mikajcik and Nicholson both stopped her. This would have been another goal for BSM up on the board. Hancock makes the stop for Benilde-St. Margaret's. Made 6 saves herself here in the first period.
Oh, missed an offside there.
Red Knights trying to clear, and they do. Shot away, and save made by Anderson.
Yeah, it didn't look like much that shot, John, though. It was kind of tough. It bounced, and they can get a knuckleball situation. I like the way Anderson got down and got her whole body in front of it, used her pad, brought it into herself. Now, there's one thing she's got to do as a goaltender for the Spartans. She's going to have to really stop play. Just get the puck, control it, stop it, let them get a change.
Red Knights win the face-off, and shot by Hassler gets deflected wide. Spartans come out, get it to the blue line, and just out. Benilde had to tag up, and now the Spartans able to clear it up to center ice. Picked off at the blue line there by Pasqua. It's squeezed off the puck as she came to the Orono line. Spartans back with it, down into the BSM zone, on to Pasqua's stick. They'll skate up through center ice, bring it in on the left side. Shot away from the slot, save made, loose puck. Anderson didn't cover it. Back to Pasqua again, trying to get a screen, but instead shot it right into the defenseman, Bickett. Pickett lost the puck, shot. Anderson able to make the save there on Benilde-St.
The Red Knights have no trouble shooting the puck. They're putting as much rubber on that net as they possibly can.
Shots on goal right now, 7-6 Benilde, but Dan, I feel like all 7 of them pretty quality chances so far. They've had the better of the quality chances by far so far. And the only goal. Past the midway point now of the opening period.
Well, they're doing the one thing I like. You know my pet peeve. If you're going to shoot the puck, get it on net. Don't miss.
Puck knocked down at the BSM blue line and shot back ahead by Bailey Gray. Down into the Spartan zone. Behind her net, Paulson. She gets tied up in the corner and along the boards. Out to center it comes and flipped ahead by Plyman to the Benilde line. And out come the Red Knights with Hamill up through center ice. Hamill lost the puck. Taken though by Morris, who's trailing her and shoots it down into the Spartans' end. Run down there by Anderson, Veronica Anderson. Red Knights free it up down to the corner. Comes back to Vern Anderson. And then onto the stick of Plyman. Lopez with it at center for Orono. Lopez shot fired it way wide of the Red Knights net. Taken by Gray. Got it up to center. To Krychek. Shot on net and the save made by Viv Anderson.
Well, the key right now, John, is that the Red Knights have been controlling the neutral zone, and it's extended from their blue line into the Orono zone, and they've gotten the best of the opportunities so far.
There's 2 whistles, Dan, in 10.5 minutes now.
Yeah, gee. Come on, guys. Can you slow it down just a little bit, please? Come on.
Puck gets deflected into the slot, and Orono's got to break out back the other way. Good job on the coverage there by Brooklyn Riley, though, on the wing. Didn't allow a pass to get into the front of the net. Now Riley getting tied up by Alex Christian of Orono. Couple other players moving in as they battle for control of the puck. Riley able to finally play it for BSM behind her net. Krychek up to center and swept into the Orono zone by Tala Hansen. The Red Knights get right after the puck, don't they? After they dump it in. Backhand attempt in front, didn't get all the way to the goal.
But I really like what they're doing. The Red Knights is they're not looking for the poke check with their stick. They're getting their bodies in the way and separating the Orono player from the puck with their bodies.
BSM now setting up in the Orono zone. Gray with a shot, fires it high into the net and up and out of play.
That might have had a chance. The Orono goalie was definitely screened there, and she wasn't sure where it was until it went over her head.
Paul Antonenko, first-year head coach at Orono, but has coached a lot of hockey over the years, including in youth hockey with Kevin Gray in the Armstrong Cooper Association years ago. That players had come through the Orono system, high school, nobody currently, but he's got a good resume of coaching through the years. He's got his team off to a good start this season. Icing whistled here on the Spartans.
I'd say it's a pretty good year when the only losses you've had are the defending state champion.
After the face-off in the Orono zone, a tie up along the boards. And we get a whistle, and we're going to have our first penalty here.
Got a trip on Orono. Okay.
Anna Jones is going to go off for tripping here at 12:05.
Well, right now, the Orono girls, 85.3% on the penalty kill. That's a good number. 80% is good, but now at 85, that's even better. We'll see how they hold up against this Red Knight power play.
Red Knights trying to double their lead here late in the first period, final 5 minutes of play. Very deliberate. Hassler with a shot. It gets blocked. Picked up in the corner. And cleared by Orono, but now they do get it out. Lopez able to play it ahead. Shot and a save made by Hancock on a good shorthanded try there by Gabby Lopez, number 27.
Well, they almost got it there before the goalie was ready. She just got it the last second.
Gabby and Zoe, sisters, skate on the first line, both right now on the penalty kill for Orono. They trail it against BSM 1-0. We're under a minute to go in the power play for the Red Knights. Under 4 minutes to go in the first period. Centering pass in front. And cleared. And here comes Zoe Lopez trying to get the edge on the right side and push past Bailey Gray. And Bailey Gray does a nice job to keep Lopez and getting past her and getting in alone. Centering pass in front. Came all the way outside the zone. BSM will have to reset with under 25 seconds left in their power play. Pasqua skates it in right circle. Leaves it off back behind the net. Centering attempt. Gets blocked. Loose puck. They jam at it. Morris, who has the goal, is there in front again. Orono able to clear it to the corner. Final seconds of the penalty against the Spartans. And Jones back out. Orono's at full strength.
Boy, that was some well-schooled defensive play there, just jamming around to the boards and holding it there until that penalty came out. Nice job by the Spartans.
Orono having trouble just getting the puck out of the zone against this Benilde team. Red Knights keep it in again. Pasqua fires a shot and the save by Vivian Anderson. Vivian Anderson, just a freshman in goal, and she's really played well, not just tonight, but all season as a ninth grader.
Oh, she's got some really good numbers. .933 save percentage, John. That's up there with the top in the state.
Tip in front, and Anderson makes another save.
That was a great tip. Wow, that's total stick control. Very nicely done. Evelyn Mickelson there.
Mickelson had a scoring chance earlier. Almost tipped this one in, and Anderson able to adjust to the puck and get to it. Puck down into the Benilde zone where Riley skates it down for BSM. She gave it up on a turnover, sent it out in front, but Benilde takes it right back.
Ooh, here we go.
Duffy pass on the left, shot away. Oh, and Anderson with a great save on Krychek. Save of the night so far, and there have been a number of good saves already.
I wanted to get out of my seat on that one.
Orono got the puck out of the zone. They do it again. Right onto the stick of Ruby Ryan, who shoots it in for BSM. Under a minute and, well, a minute and a half coming up on in the first period. 1-0 BSM. Played out to center by Kelly Schmidt of Orono. And nice play it again. Gets touched into the zone by Grace Bendixson. Lopez, Allie Lopez for Orono, lost it as she came into the slot area. And back come the Red Knights. One rush here with a minute to go in the period. Spartans take it back. Pushed in left side by Paulson. He went down. Taken again by Lopez, centering in front. Lopez got it back on her stick. Hancock covering it, and got covered long enough to get a whistle. We get a little pushing and shoving, and a little more. Happy New Year.
Oh, just a little Donnybrook to keep the game exciting there, John. I'm getting the feeling these two teams don't like each other very much.
Well, based on that, yeah. And look at the chance a moment ago for Zoe Lopez.
They're just knocking bodies all over the place, and that could have been a penalty. Miss Lopez did not like that.
Clean face-off win for BSM. 30 seconds to go in the period. They shoot it down into the Spartan zone. Oh, icing whistled against the Red Knights. Bring it back.
I thought the Spartans.
And for Benilde-St. Margaret's co-head coaches, Kelly Panic on your right, Kevin Gray on your left. Kelly Panic left Boston with her hockey team that, let's just say she got at the airport at 4 a.m. Eastern time.
Yes.
And she's here tonight to coach.
Yep.
Minnesota getting a win on the opening night of the season in the PWHL. Congratulations to them on their home opener. Will be this coming Saturday at XL. Oh, shot going just wide of that in the final seconds. They're trying to jam it, and Hancock covers the puck. The whistle came before the buzzer. I don't know if they're going to put any time on. Clock doesn't look like it, and that'll be the end of the first period. So the only goal comes from junior Addie Morris. Action-filled first period here in St. Louis Park. Benilde-St. Margaret's leads Orono 1-0. We're back with our first period highlights and first intermission on CCX after this. John Jacobson and Dan Ficken back at St. Louis Park Rec Center, where Benilde-St. Margaret's leads Orono 1-0 through one period. Our girls hockey game tonight. Two top teams in the Metro West and two of the top teams in Minnesota. Benilde number 4 in Class 2A, Orono ranked number 1 in Class A. We got highlights from the first period. And there was a lot to unpack there in that period. We saw a lot of hockey, not a lot of whistles, especially the first 10-11 minutes, and Benilde putting a lot of pressure on Orono goalie Viv Anderson, and she stood up, and in some ways they're lucky to be only down 1-0 at this point because of the work of the freshman in goal. Good chance here for BSM. Hassler getting to the net before she got knocked down, but Benilde, as advertised, well, both of these teams, they can skate. There's the only goal of the game, knocked in by Morris. And they make it 1-0 Benilde-St. Margaret's. Another good scoring opportunity here, and great save by Anderson, and two great saves back-to-back there. That's another save there. And she kept at it. At the other end, Hancock able to keep Orono out of the net all night. Makes the stop there. Swinging with the sticks. It's illegal. A little punching. Frowned upon. No whistles came out of all of that. And we play on. There's one penalty so far in the game. It did not impact anything as far as the scoreboard. 1-0 Benilde-St. Margaret's. 13-9 the scoring chances, or the shots on goal, and the scoring chances 6-3 in favor of Benilde. Really good hockey, Dan, to watch. Fun.
Yeah, up and down. I'm liking it. Maybe a little bit. We need some more from the Spartans as far as that goes, but they're not backing down. What I like what they're doing is they're pushing to the outside. They're keeping Benilde on the boards and just they're getting their bodies in the way and just trying to slow them down a little bit. Even though they're both skating gauge, they know the skill level on 3 lines is Benilde is big.
We'll take time out. We'll come back. More of our intermission in the second period of play. Red Knights and the Spartans after this. Benilde-St. Margaret's girls hockey riding a 5-game win streak and lead Orono 1-0. As we get ready for the start of the second period tonight, Red Knights took the championship at the mid-winter meltdown at Eden Prairie with wins over Roseville, Lakeville North, and tournament host Eden Prairie. And Orono, a runner-up finish in the Crosstown Cup at Blake Ice Arena, beat Gentry Academy, last year's state champion, and Chisago Lakes, and then lost at Centennial 4-3 in the title game there. Their losses this year to good teams, Centennial, Maple Grove, Northfield, and Simley. Benilde with 2 losses, both to Andover, who was runner-up last year and state champions 2 years ago in AA.
I like the fact that, these top teams keep wanting to play top teams too, no matter if it's a loss or not. It's, if you're going to get kids to come to your program, boy, you got to play a schedule that's going to do the work. And Kevin's done a great job here with the Red Knights.
Well, we are underway here in the second period. Red Knights looking for their 12th win of the season. Turnover, though, is Orono able to take the puck away in the Benilde zone, but it's only briefly. Red Knights with control again with Gray have it. She goes down. Centering pass here. Oh, and Hancock comes up with a big save on Zoe Lopez.
Boy, that was just a good face-up move by Hanson. My God, John, she came out and just turned from the left side all the way out to the middle and just smothered that puck. Lopez is in there looking for her 17th of the year and almost got it.
Benilde wins control of the puck, gets the puck out to center, but too far out in front of Addie Morris. And then cleared ahead. This is going to be icing on BSM.
Well, right now, Spartans need to get something going. A lot of this comes down to winning faceoffs and stuff. Benilde has been dominated in the faceoff circle so far. Orono can start winning some faceoffs, particularly here in the offensive zone, if they can generate some additional shots and possibly a goal.
Backhand the puck along the boards and keep the puck in the BSM zone. Around to the quarter, skated down there by Koopman. Tie up with 4 players and now freed up and comes to Morris. Now comes to Morris on the boards and then cleared back down to the Orono zone where it's taken by Bernie Anderson. Out to center, picked off there by Riley. Morris and they're offside.
I mean, Riley made a nice power move there by Gosh. She got in, went right after it and followed through. Sometimes that's the hardest thing to teach the kids. Throw it in and then go get it.
Let's look at Kelly Panic, 2-time Olympian, gold medalist in 2018, silver medalist in 2022, BSM graduate, and 2023 inductee into the CCX Sports Hall of Fame last Labor Day weekend, and well deserved.
And a really nice person.
Well, after she had won the gold medal, and we'll get to it in our next whistle, as Orono's putting pressure on the Benilde net. And now skated down by BSM's Lulu Rsinski. Oh, turnover. And Orono ain't able to do anything with a dangerous pass, Dan. They've given the puck up a couple of times in their own zone. Now a third time here. Shot away. And a good save by Hancock.
I was just going to say, speaking of, another turnover, boy, that's going to kill them if they don't.
Something they didn't really do in the first period, but
No.
they've coughed it up a few times here early in the second. But it stays 1-0. Benilde, and that's the bottom line here. 2.5 minutes in to the second period. Wicked shot on net. Hancock, and then the puck slides just wide of the Red Knights net. Kept in from the blue line. Orono with control, centering attempt for Lopez. It's broken up. Goes back down to the corner where it's skated down by Paulson. The blue line, they slide it across and back along the left boards. Gabby Lopez lost it, and now Benilde finally controls. Nicholson, nobody with her, and lost the puck as she slid it back across, comes back ahead. Here's a chance for Orono. Gabby Lopez coming into the net, and she gets tripped up. We're going to have a penalty coming up on BSM.
Well, just a trip there, but boy, a little more jump on the Spartan skates here, John. Really pushing it hard.
This was the chance a few moments ago by Bickett, and then the puck slipping wide. And
what a
you see
move
the
there.
trip.
Boy, I tell you, if she could have got it back on her forehand, it would have been a different story. But boy, they're not backing down one bit. They really picked it up this period and putting some pressure on the Red Knights.
Penalty for tripping on Sienna Duffy. At 3:10 gives Orono their first power play of the game. Now let's see what the Spartans can do with this. Already a stronger start for them in this period than they have in the first. Shot away, whistled well wide of the BSM net. Taken back by Schmidt to Beckett. Here's a shot from the circle. Hancock didn't know where it was. Puck goes to the side of the net and then back behind the Red Knights goal. Riley, good job defensively to muscle the Orono player off the puck and clear it down the ice. Able to get Zoe Lopez off the puck. Beckett with it again for Orono. Skates it up through center ice. She'll cross the blue line and stop and set up for the Spartans. Shot from the right circle, stopped by Hancock and then covered up.
Well, Hancock's doing a great job here, staying on top of it. Good play here, coming in and let the shot go. Oh, that was nice. Spartan player in front trying to deflect it in, almost got it.
And we get a penalty whistled against Gabby Lopez of Orono. She goes off for cross-checking. It's going to nullify the penalty. We'll skate 4-on-4 for 59 seconds. And then the Red Knights will have a power play. Or skate 4-on-4 for a minute one, then a 59-second power play. I knew I'd eventually get my math down. Takes a while sometimes.
Well, you didn't major in it in college, John. Neither did I. That's why I love calculators so much. You know, it's interesting when you go to a 4-on-4 too. You actually do practices sometimes in practice. Let's see how they move the puck around. You got so much space to work with. You should be able to move it around quite a bit and go from one side of the ice to the other.
Icing on the Spartans. I'm going to finish up the thought on Kelly Panic from a couple minutes ago. After she won the gold medal in 2018, Danny Cameronese, her teammate who also grew up in the area, Plymouth, Blake School graduate, they both came in, interviewed with Jay Wilcox and I. We got to hold the gold medal. It was like, woohoo. It was like, they're the greatest. And heavy. Those things are heavy. It was terrific. Great ambassadors for not just women's hockey, but hockey in general. And making Minnesota proud with their Olympic appearances through the years.
Well, as we said, Kelly Panic gets on a plane, for heaven's sakes, after playing, Boston, gets here. 4 in the morning, and here she is coaching. I just love that dedication. That's fabulous.
Orono with a chance here late in the 4-on-4, but can't get a shot from in front. Now comes on net, and Hancock makes the save and covers up. And now the penalty time has expired on Duffy, and it's a power play for Benilde for 58 seconds.
It's been pretty up and down this period. Nice, not being dominated by the Red Knights that much. Of course, penalty against them doesn't help. But now they're on the power play.
Morris, who has the goal tonight for Benilde-St. Margaret's, brings it into the Orono zone. Goes back behind the net. Trying to run her off the play was Vern Anderson. Red Knights still control. Koopman plays it off the inboards for Hamill. Out in front, a shot away. Deb Anderson. It's a lot of action in that first period. It's her first stop here in the second.
Yeah, what a place to put a ninth grader and goaltender here at Benilde-St. Margaret's. Talk about pressure. She's holding up really well.
15 seconds left in the power play shot. Anderson able to make the stop. And the shot from Hamill. Orono can't get it out. Riley keeps it in. Now it's pushed out to center ice by the Spartans as the penalty time ends, and we're all back at full strength. 1-0 game. Orono trailing Benilde-St. Margaret's here as we near the midway point of the second period. Hamill skates right in. Puck is still loose. And now cleared to the corner. Red Knights get it back again. Throwing it out through the slot. Hamill. Shot gets deflected. Red Knights able to keep it in. Centering pass again gets deflected. Back out to the blue line and dumped to the corner by Rosinski. Rosinski able to keep it in. Good pass to the tape. Shot from the right circle. Saved by Anderson. And Benilde with some of that pressure they showed in the first period on that shift here in the second. Shot away by the Spartans. Goes wide of Hancock. Cleared to the corner. Up the boards. Trying to move it out was Benilde-St. Margaret's, but unable to do so as Orono keeps it down in the BSMN. Red Knights gain control again. Push it up to center. Sienna Carver after it there, number 27 for Benilde. Lost it. Shot goes off a skate. Loose puck. And controlled by the Red Knights. Skated up through center. Hansen. Shot away by Nicholson.
The Spartans are doing a good job back checking here, John. That could have been a 2-on-1, and they got it down to it.
Got a penalty coming up, a cross check on Benilde-St. Margaret's, and Orono's going to go on its second power play of the period. Get some chances, Dan. The penalty is Hamill. Nice job to get the puck onto her forehand.
I like the way they were. The number of Red Knights right there in front too to help out, but good defense in front and good goaltending, and we got to see that hit from behind, but they won't call it that. Probably roughing. Oh,
Orono power play here. Their second, as mentioned, of the period and of the game. Shot away, gets blocked, and cleared out of the zone and down the ice by the Red Knights. Out they come to center.
Ooh, nice move.
Riley Schmidt. Good move, fires a shot away. Hancock deflects the puck up and out of play.
No, coming in trying that short side angle, but getting it high, try to go over the shoulder.
Schmidt 9 goals, 8 assists on the season. Had a good career, 56 career goals for Kelly Schmidt. 123 left in their power play. Face off to the right of Hancock, won by Orono. Behind the net, Zoe Lopez gave it up the puck. Gray pushed it up, but not out of the zone. Duffy stick. Orono still with it. Schmidt has it hop off her stick. Passes the puck across to Bickett, and then a shot from the circle, wide of the net. Down to 50 seconds left in the power play for the Spartans. Centering pass in front. Whiffing on the shot attempt was Gabby Lopez. Cleared out of the zone. Chance for Benilde-St. Margaret's Duffy shorthanded. She'll get to the puck first, but couldn't work it out in front where Zakrajcek was cruising down the slot. Gabby Lopez brought it in. Another 20 seconds left in the power play now for the Spartans. Fortin. Get it back out to the blue line, then comes underneath the stick at the blue line to Bickett. And then it's going to kill off pretty much all of the power play as time has expired and both teams back at full strength again. Orono bring it in on the left side of the pass. The Red Knights intercept and get it to center. And there's 7 minutes to go in the second. 1-0 in favor of Benilde-St. Margaret's here in the second period.
Boy, it's really fun watching two teams that can skate well and move it around. They don't get a lot of whistles, they get a lot of action, and goalies are definitely getting a workout.
Hamill with the shot, saved by Anderson. Anderson had 12 saves in the first period. He's only had to make 5 so far in the first 10.5 minutes of the second. Orono gets the puck to center, but no further. Shot ahead by Rusinski into the Orono zone. On the boards it came to Dylan Collins of Orono. Now Schmidt with it. Up through center into the Red Knights zone. Schmidt drags it in front. Gets sandwiched between a couple of Red Knights players. Goes down. A couple of players go down. No penalty there, but the net popped off, and that was the reason for the whistle.
Well, Miss Schmidt there is just doing a great job for Orono. A great move. And then tries to get in front here and comes. You see him get knocked down there, but boy, she's come in and gotten some zeros. She got some good shots. Creating for herself.
Got caught there between Rusinski and Gray. A couple of junior defensemen.
And a good line change there by the Red Knights.
Nickham on the face-off with Hansen. Won by the Red Knights as they get it to center. Orono bring it back in. Zoe Lopez pass gets picked off. And back come the Red Knights, and then they lose it. Lopez takes it back. And then she loses it on the wing. The Zakrajcek. Pass ahead to Mickelson. Mickelson trying to come in, and a good defensive poke check there by Vern Anderson of Orono. Shot blocked. Spartans get it back. Pass ahead through the neutral zone. Brought in by Gabby Lopez. Shot. And Hancock to save. Hancock, who came off an ACL injury in lacrosse last spring, has been able to recover and play goalie this winter for Benilde-St. Margaret's. Good all-around athlete.
Boy, that's a nice comeback, too, with the goalie and knees. Oh, boy, I'll tell you what. Put some strain on. She probably trained really hard to get herself back in shape here. Good job. She looks good tonight.
It's over 5 minutes to play now in the second period. Shot here, hits the side of the net. Arnold centering attempt, that gets tipped to the side of the goal. Centering pass, and no one there for Orono, and instead intercepted by the Red Knights' Kaylee Koopman. Shoots it down into the Orono zone, where Morris has it in the corner. Works it back out to Rusinski at the blue line. Back to Morris, shot away, and save made by Anderson. We talked about the injury that Hancock had last year. Orono tonight with a couple of players out. Brooke Rose and Maddie Kimbrell both out injured tonight. And they're also without Macy Rasmussen, one of the top players in the state. She is Right now, Dan, with the U18 U.S. Hockey National Team in Switzerland until January 14th, headed to Ohio State. The junior defenseman is shot here, and they thought Benilde thought they had another goal, but it stayed out. Now Orono able to clear to the blue line and kept him. So it just goes to show that, Orono's hanging in there, but certainly not at full strength as far as their top personnel tonight, especially with Macy Rasmussen out. But what an opportunity for her to play a great international competition. She'll be back in a couple of weeks for the Spartans.
Good job for her. She, all that hard work and dedication. It's not just skills at that level. Now it's hard work and dedication to get better, and good for her.
Centering attempt, broken up by Orono. Well played by Bickett. Got it to center, and then a giveaway by the Red Knights there. Shot, and right into the midsection of Hancock. Off the stick of Roush, and hangs on. Look at that scoring chance for Benilde-St. Margaret. They thought it was in for a moment. Went off the goalie and then off the crossbar and post. And a great face-off. Oh, it just missed.
No goal. That stayed on the outside of the pipe, thank God. Otherwise, it would have bounced in.
And Bryn Heising almost had one there, the freshman. Shot in here in front of the Benilde net. Blocked before it got all the way through to Hancock. Hassler comes back in for Benilde-St. Margaret's with the puck. Shot from the blue line to the opposite corner, just for the Red Knights to keep it in the zone. Three-player tie-up. Puck gets cleared up and out of play. Bring a whistle on the face-off in the Orono zone. 3:07 to go in the second. We're still at 1-0. The goal early in the first period by Benilde-St. Margaret's Addie Morris.
Well, everything's really close right now. Shots are 20-18 in favor of Benilde, but Orono's skating right with them. They've had a better second period than they were in the first period. I would say it's pretty much even, and they've had a little bit better opportunity than the Red Knights have in this period.
Centering pass out in front, and not really getting much on that shot was Ruby Ryan. Carver keeps it in, though, for Benilde-St. Margaret's, puts it back in on net on Anderson. Paulson gets tripped up as she tried to clear for Orono. Now it'll be brought out of the zone here by Plymouth. Abby Lopez gets her shot blocked. Gets back on the puck, though. And intercepted. Here comes Hassler for Benilde-St. Margaret's. And ran into Plyman there. They both go down. Plyman playing it back behind her net, and they reverse it back to Plyman's side. Plays it out the center with 2:15 to go in the period. Riley ahead. Lost it. Bickett. And got held up and offside on Orono. Hassler going to get attended to here on the bench, as you saw. Let's see right there, got her hand smashed up and caught up a little bit there with Kleiman. And work on her left hand, left thumb, it looks like.
Yeah, probably got bent the wrong way because it went underneath her.
Mickelson cruising right in front, and Anderson the save for the Spartans.
Well, hopefully she can come back and play again. Just put a little ice on that, keep swelling down, let her go. Oh, a little cut.
Off the face-off, it stays down into the Orono zone. Gray kept the puck in. And now Orono, Collins able to get it ahead. Here's Schmidt, had some good opportunities in this period. Puts a shot on net. Hancock able to steer it back behind her goal. Benilde-St. Margaret's quickly transitioning the other way, but Mickelson couldn't get a rush going. Riley trying to clear for the Red Knights. Got it to the blue line and now out of the zone. Benilde an opportunity here. Shot away, a save made. Oh, the rebound try and coming back, making a huge play defensively was Alex Christian to take a goal away from Benilde-St. Margaret's.
That's how you back check, and that's why you back check. Nice job.
Another chance for Benilde as Koopman comes in and just missed. Benilde's been close here in the last couple of minutes, but unable to add to their 1-0 lead. We're down to 40 seconds to go in another good period of hockey. Fired in deep into the zone behind Anderson, or under her stick. Red Knights trying to set up a tie-up in the corner. 20 seconds to go in the period. Orono looking just to kill some time and get it out of the zone if they can, and they do. Under 15 seconds to go. Up turn, push to the front of the net, and shot wide there by Plyman, as that is the end of the second period. Oh, we had a lot going on in that last couple of minutes, Dan, and we still stand, though, at 1-0.
Well, Spartans aren't backing down. They're putting pressure on there. This is a much better period for them than the first period was, but traditionally throughout the season, the second period has been their best. They've scored the most goals by double in that period, and they showed it now. But they got to get back into the third period now, get it tied, and then work for the winning goal.
Couple of late chances for Benilde-St. Margaret's, unable to add to their lead. We are through 2 periods tonight at the Rec Center in St. Louis Park. To score, Benilde-St. Margaret's 1, Orono nothing. Hockey on CCX after this. CCX Media, your source for great local programming, is available on Amazon Fire TV, Apple TV, and Roku. Our free app allows you to stream all 3 of our channels live. You also have access to a large on-demand library, including full sporting events and daily newscasts. To find us, go to the store, search CCX, and download our free app. Then sit back and enjoy all of your favorite local content. The CCX Media app, available on Amazon Fire TV, Apple TV, and Roku. Kelly Panic, one of the great players in Benilde-St. Margaret's history, her name up on the rafters here, and now co-coach of the Red Knights, her team up 1-0 through 2 periods of play. It was 1-0 after 1. Although no scoring in the second period, we were not lacking for action again. Good scoring chance for Orono early in that period as we roll the highlights from the second period. And Benilde-St. Margaret's, we talked about it, a couple of turnovers very early in the period. This one nearly cost them, but a scoring chance here for Zoe Lopez, and Ellie Hancock able to make the save. And then later it's Grace Pickett coming in on a save, and the puck slides wide. Benilde-St. Margaret's at the other end getting some opportunity. Lizzie Hamill, nice move, get through the net. And then maybe the best scoring chance of the night here comes off the faceoff. Bryn Heising wins it off the goalie's mask, and then off the crossbar and stays out of the net to keep it 1-0. Another scoring try here from the Evelyn Mickelson, and then another crossbar hit on that shot by Kaylee Koopman to keep it a 1-0 game. Shots on goal now 24-20 in favor of Benilde-St. Margaret's. Scoring chances pretty even. Penalties even. 2 for 4 minutes each. No power plays yet tonight.
Well, that was about as even a period as you could ever watch, John, between 2 teams that really know how to play, and it was just a joy to watch. Despite the lack of scoring, like you said, there were plenty of opportunities.
And as you mentioned, I think definitely a better period for Orono than what they showed in the first.
Yes, definitely, comparatively, yeah. So now we'll see what we got left for the third. It's coming down to 17 minutes.
And we'll take time out. We'll have that last 17 minutes. Third period on the way on CCX, Orono and Benilde-St. Margaret's. Here's some of the action tonight at the St. Louis Park Rec Center. Terrific girls hockey game. Benilde-St. Margaret's leading Orono 1-0 through 2 periods in this battle of Metro West Conference teams. We've been treated even if no one goal so far, some really good action through 34 minutes.
Well, they're saying these are the top 2 teams in the Metro West. Whoever wins this is probably going to end up with the championship.
Near the latest rankings by Let's Play Hockey, Minnetonka continues to hold the number 1 spot in Class AA, then Hill, Murray, Andover. Benilde-St. Margaret's has moved up to number 4, and then Edina, Northfield. Each of these teams have on their schedule Centennial, Moorhead, Lakeville North, and Maple Grove. And in Class A, Orono at number 1, followed by Holy Angels, defending champion Warroad at number 3, Duluth Marshall, Dr. Hermantown at number 5, Dodge County, Mount Westaka, Crookston, the Pirates at number 8, South St. Paul, and Breck with a resurgence this year in at number 10.
Well, it all comes down to this last period here to see if Orono can get it tied up.
Definitely put more pucks on the net in that second period on Ellie Hancock than what they were able to do in the first. But, as you mentioned, still nothing in the net. Gabby Lopez at center. With the puck, slides it off on her left to Alexa Nickham. She'll play next year, the Wisconsin River Falls. Lopez with it again, turns, centers it out in front into the slot. Kept in right point by Alex Paulson, and lost on the wing of the Red Knights. Able to push it out to center briefly though, and Lopez brings it back in. Lopez right circles, fires a shot and missed the net. Goes high and up over the Red Knights cage.
Well, it shows that she can rifle it though. That was a heck of a shot.
Red Knights are offside here. Rings the whistle. First minute of play in the third. If you're watching live on this Thursday night on CCX Boys Hockey, to follow this one is Benilde-St. Margaret's host St. Thomas Academy. Jay Wilcox and Dan Ficken on the call on that. Hope you'll stay tuned. That should be a terrific game as well, Dan. As good as this game is, again.
Yes.
Ben, those teams are top-notch as well. Orono able to clear the puck out of the zone. It's 2-on-2. Collins brings it in, trying to get it back to Schmidt. She got knocked out of the play, and Benilde-St. Margaret's comes back with Hamill. Hamill trying to get through a couple of players and couldn't, as was poked off her stick by Bernie Anderson.
Boy, Hamill's come to play tonight, boy. She's been a real factor as far as on the boards and just forechecking. Anderson's
pass across. Trying to feed it up. We had missed. Now Schmidt got it. Got it into the Benilde zone. Allows Orono to make a change. Shot by Morris in on Anderson, on Viv Anderson, as Red Knights make their change. Pass to center, gets broken up, flipped ahead. And they're going to bring it back into neutral ice, I believe, off the pass that initiated there from Bailey Gray. We'll go to center ice.
And Hansen just in a couple steps ahead of it before the puck kind of fluttered over the line.
Up through center ice. Benilde got just into the Orono zone, but the Spartans control. They flip it up through center. In on the right side. And Red Knights get it out to center with a pass. Now carry deep back behind the net. Nicholson. And centers it out in front. And taken by Orono. Flipped out of the zone by Fortin to center. Pass comes across. This is Hansen. Hansen's pass right out in front. Oh, and just missing the net. The Krychek with a good opportunity, but couldn't find the net. Orono icing on the Spartans.
Spartans just needed about 2 more feet to get it across that red line, so it wasn't icing, but good opportunity there. Hansen just almost had one. Yes, I think the Spartans are a little surprised, especially in the first period. You can see they were somewhat tentative. Boy, they ain't tentative anymore. They finally figured out they could play with these guys.
Shot gets deflected, didn't get to the net. Bernie Anderson playing it around, comes out of the zone, has been Benilde unable to keep it in. Banked ahead from center ice by Carver. And a penalty coming up here on Orono, shot away, and it gets deflected high. And now as it's touched, we're going to have a penalty coming up on the Spartans, and Benilde will go on power play for the first time since early in the second.
I'll get a good look at it here. You can see it was somewhat inadvertent, but wasn't a bad penalty, John, because she knew she was getting beat. And that would have been a clearing 2-on-1 or 2-on-0 on the goalie.
Bernie Anderson goes off for tripping at 3:26 of the third. Orono so far, or both teams so far, 0 for 2 on their respective power plays.
No, it looks like Orono sending the kids that play JV off the ice. They're going down to 2 lines. Well, we'll see how much gas the Spartans got left when they shorten up the bench like that. 13:28 left here in the third.
And now playing shorthanded for the next 2 minutes. See if the Red Knights can take advantage here and double their lead. 13:20 to go in the hockey game. Morris, the only goal of the game for BSM. Benilde patient. Pass back and forth, back behind the net now out to Gray. Hassler puts it out in front. That gets blocked. And cleared out of the zone nicely by Plymouth. Gray back forward for the Red Knights. Lost it. Almost picked off by Schmidt, but they cover up. Now it's back onto Gray's stick. Feeds it off on her right. Hansen into the zone. Will set up for BSM. Taylor Hansen's pass gets picked off. Good defensive play by Anna Rausch. Now dumps it down further into the Benilde end. 55 seconds left in the power play for BSM. Another turnover, and Lopez fell down at the BSM line. Red Knights regain control of the puck. Hassler drops the puck back. Pass ahead. Shot here, but fanning on it was Mickelson. Orono clears to center. Onto the stick there of Ryan. Orono got the puck back in their own zone. Beckett playing it across and iced here by Orono with just 19 seconds left in the Benilde power play. They really haven't been able to get much going here. And one last rush here with the extra skater. Under 10 seconds to go in the power play. Rasinski got it off. Mickelson is shot and trapped by Anderson. Mickelson trying to pick that top corner on the short side, and Viv Anderson holds her position, makes the save.
She did a nice job there holding that post. You know, that was right there on him. Watch Mickelson move up there. Oh my.
That was a good scoring chance.
Yes, it was.
Orono back at full strength, and we ride on at 1-0 with 11.5 minutes to go in the hockey game.
Yeah, what I like about this game, John, it just shows that there isn't that much difference between the AA and the A at the top echelons.
Right. The Krychek back out to the blue line. Big shot by Rasinski that missed the net. Arno trying to clear, can't do it. It's on the boards. 4 players tying up. Collins trying to free it up. And now finally, Orono got it out to center. And then returned by Benilde to the Orono zone by Heising. Shot from the slot gets deflected. Didn't come all the way through. Orono able to clear it out. Touched by BSM, so no icing here, and it's on net as well. Cleared, but not out. It's a pickoff here for Orono. Centering pass to the slot, and that's intercepted as Stewart was in the right spot. And then she gives the pass away. And then losing it off her stick was Roush.
Oh.
So Orono a couple of chances, but really didn't generate any shots out of those turnovers. They'll bring it back in, though, into the BSM zone here. Roush putting it out toward the front of the net.
Boy, the Spartans got to talk to each other, John. They're just lacking communication there. They had golden opportunity. I'm not sure they were talking to each other.
At the blue line, shot away, and save made, and still loose. Cleared before it got back to Viv Anderson. Red Knights setting up here now in the Orono zone.
Now, folks, understand that Vivian Anderson, the goaltender for the Guardians, she's a freshman.
Yep.
Which is going to get very scary in the next few years because she's going to be very good.
Orono wanted a line change, and they get it when they ice the puck as well. So we'll come back down to the Spartan zone with 9:27 to go in the third. Paul Antonenko again, a first-year head coach and former coaching colleague in youth hockey with Kevin Gray over on the BSM side, back when they're both in the Armstrong Hockey Association. Oh, going down hard back behind the net was Gray. Slow to get up.
Yeah, you got to
popped right back up. Oh, that looked dangerous for a second. We're going to get a penalty here on Orono.
Wasn't hit from behind, but they took the legs right out from under, about 2 feet from the boards. And I got to tell you, John, it really puts a shiver down your spine when you hit the boards like this. Ouch. You got to keep control of your stick because it'll call it every time, no matter if you intend it or not. So good opportunity for Benilde now to maybe ice this game or give them a little more cushion here. Oh, it took two.
No,
they took two. Something must have happened in the meantime.
So Hamels, you can see also in the box for BSM. So no penalty. No power play. Instead, two penalties here. Lizzie Hamel for Benilde-St. Margaret's. And Orono's Gabby Lopez, each going off at 7:57. So we skate on 5-on-5. Still in a 1-0 game with under 9 minutes to play in the third period.
Well, I'm really surprised at how well the Benilde-St. Margaret's plays their bodies. They really know how to rub it off and do it well without getting called for checking.
Delayed offside here, but Orono has control of the puck. And they get it out to center. Pops off the stick of Alex Christian. Schmidt able to backhand it into the Red Knight zone. Rasinski ahead, and on the pass by Sakrychek, it's picked off. Abby Lopez gets bumped off the puck by Gray. Gray didn't miss a shift after going down hard on that last whistle. Orono's got to get back on side, and they do. Puck poked off the stick nicely as Paulson had brought it in for Orono. Red Knights get it to center and shoot it in long distance on Viv Anderson, and decides that she better cover up on that puck with Bendixson coming in with a face-off in the Orono zone. Down to 7:45 to play.
Not a bad move by the Orono goaltender there, John. When you get people in the box, you got to kind of reformulate your lines, and it gives you a little time to kind of set some people that you want to play together.
Benilde-St a shot, save made by Anderson. Turnover by Orono. Benilde-St gets it again, poked off her stick by Paulson. Orono gains possession, plays it out to center, goes behind Lopez there. And shot back ahead by Koopman to the Orono zone. Or excuse me, by Riley. Played out to center by BSM and fired right back into the zone off the stick of Carver. Check in the corner and puck freed up there behind the net by Stewart. Trying to get the pass off. That's broken up. And the Spartans play it to center. And into the BSM zone. Lopez gets control. Backhanded opportunity. Didn't get all the way through to Hancock. And back skates Brooklyn Riley the other way. Riley with Duffy on the right. Riley skated all the way in. Slides it across the front of the goal mouth and all the way to the boards where Orono will clear it out and ice the puck. And bring a whistle and a face-off back in the Spartan zone with 6:20 to go.
Well, it was a dangerous moment for the Spartans here, John, as Benilde's coming down. A good opportunity, but they stepped up a little quick on that and did a nice job of keeping it outside. You can't let the Red Knights get inside on you and in that slot area. That's where they're tremendously dangerous.
Face-off win for Benilde, trying to get the shot in from close and didn't get all the way to the net. Schmidt banks it off the glass for Orono. Get it to center ice. Red Knights right there. Well, then Schmidt gets it back. Brings it in on the right side. Top of the circle. A shot to goal. And Orono has tied it. Callie Schmidt nets the goal. It's 1-1. Her 10th of the season.
We got a ball game here. By gosh, nice play. Nice shot. Well placed. And the defense partly screened the goalie on that. And you see a nice play here. Schmidt gets it in there, and she goes right between the legs of the D and gets that upper corner before the goalie could relax, could see it. Pretty.
Dylan Collins gets the lone assist on the Schmidt goal, and it's a 1-1 game with under 6 minutes to go in the third.
Well, it's the kind of game we expected, John.
Yeah, good, tight, close game. Low scoring, moving in a shot. Oh, and Anderson's comes up big on Koopman, who made a nice move to get herself free down low.
This little freshman goaltender showing me a lot of spunk. She's afraid of nothing.
Orono flies it out with a pass to Gabby Lopez. Gray cuts her off. Lopez. Now his sister keeps it in at the blue line. Zoe Lopez. And then Benilde able to get it out, but they throw it down the ice. Icing. Morris shooting it from her side of center ice red line and back into the BSM zone we go. Look at that scoring chance a moment ago. Look at Koopman with a great move. A terrific save by Viv Anderson.
Yeah, that's a big turning point because BSM was definitely responding to that goal, and boy, that young lady right there just shut them down. Nice job.
Tie up off the face-off. Benilde-St. Margaret's. And Orono, unable to hold the zone, comes back to Plymouth. Turns at her blue line, lost the puck, and shot in by Zakrychak from Benilde-St. Margaret's. Orono back with Lopez, Gabby Lopez. It stood up there by Rosinski, shot away here. Zoe Lopez looking for a tip in front, nearly had it. Goes wide of the net, Zoe Lopez gets it back. Into the circle, turns back toward the net, now moves to the corner. It's tied up there, still has control, and lost it in the slot, and back comes BSM.
Boy, things are getting nasty in front of that Benilde goal. I'll tell you, the defense is pushing people around, and good job clearing away the danger.
Mickelson's shot gets deflected after Hansen had brought it in initially for the Red Knights. Orono responding with Gabby Lopez, getting it down to the Red Knight zone. We're under 4 minutes to go in the third period. Taken by Rosinski. Banks it out to center. It should be icing, and it will be. Bring it back to the Red Knights in. 3:37 to go in the third.
Well, here we go. Callie Schmidt, a really nice situation and doing the job that they needed to have done. And, you know, I think we can beat these guys. Let's put it right in the front of their foreheads right there where it says Orono. I think we can beat these guys.
10th goal of the year for Schmidt. We are at 1-1. Now 3.5 minutes to go. Orono pressing for another one here, trying to win it in regulation, but Benilde-St. Margaret's able to clear it to center. Orono will shoot it back in. Centering pass out in front, and it came deflected to Hancock, I think off a skate. Hancock, alert, able to cover up.
Yeah, you got to give her credit for staying and keeping her head in the game there, especially with weird bounces like that. She was right all over it.
Schmidt wins the faceoff. Back to Plyman. Shot from the blue line. Save made by Hancock off the shot of Paulson. Red Knights get it back. Pass ahead to center ice. Brought in on the left side, and then a good play to take it off the stick there of Koopman. And the Spartans have it back. Pass ahead comes to Christian at center, and she lost it to Ryan of Benilde. Centering pass, and just under the stick there of Hamill. She would have had a grade A scoring chance there. 2.5 minutes to play in the third, still 1-1. Schmidt breaks up the play. Riley skates back forward for Benilde to Morris. Across, taken back by Zoe Lopez of Orono. Comes in, backhand shot, Hancock to save the puck. Loose out there, loose still, and then cleared away, and then banked by Riley to the blue line. Kept in by Vern Anderson. Zoe Lopez turns with it. She goes down, trying to draw the penalty and couldn't. Benilde has it. They'll bank it out to center and ice the puck.
Well, Zoe Lopez has made some really good plays off the puck here, John. Just drawing some stuff to herself, making some, blockages so her puck carriers can be free. Did a nice job. Boy, nice cover up there by the D. That was hanging.
And at a point, early in the game, she probably would have gone off for a line change at this whistle. At that whistle. At this point, she's staying on the ice. Top offensive player. But the Red Knights able to clear it down into the Orono zone. Minute 40 to go here in the third. Overtime looming here in St. Louis Park. Spartans shoot it down. Rosinski with the puck in her own end. Trying to get a charge ahead for BSM. It'll come all the way to Anderson, and she decides best to cover up. Force another face-off down in their zone.
It was a good stop too, because there's some excitement now. They're feeling, but they got to keep their heads on, right? Because Benilde can come back at any time. But it was a good stop. Let them settle down, get a line change, keep things even.
Off the face-off, turning and firing wide of the net was Stewart. Orono play it to the corner, backhanded around the boards there by Hannah Jones. 1:10 to play in regulation. And now it's Jones that'll sweep it out to center ice. Played back ahead by Gray into the Orono zone. We're under a minute to go here in the third. Turnover by Orono. Got briefly into the Orono zone, and then back it comes to Orono, and trying to come in 1-on-4 was Fortin. Gets the puck back as Benilde turns it over. Fortin with a shot, and Hancock comes up with a big stop. we're going to have a late penalty here. Whistle, I think, against Benilde-St. Margaret's.
Yep.
Look at that chance here for Fortin. And Stewart's going to go off for a penalty.
Boy, that could be real critical right there. There was a trip there. She got her stick out in front of it and hooked the skates of the Orono D there. Oh, boy.
And we'll get a timeout call.
Yeah.
Look at it again.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, it looked a little bit like maybe she just went down in her arm. I see where the stick was. I see why the penalty was called, although Coach Gray doesn't see why it was called.
Well, especially with a 1-1 game here with 37 seconds
you got to be
left.
more definitive. Yeah, I think so. Well, we'll see what the Red Knights got now. You know, they've been good tonight as far as killing stuff off and doing that. So, but they're up to a challenge right now. But I think a lot of these coaches, you know, especially Orono here too, this is the kind of game they want. You know. Yes. Gets you ready for the postseason, right?
Damn right.
Win or lose tonight.
Yep, exactly. No matter what the class AA or A is. And what a feather in the cap if the number 1 Class A can knock off the number 2 Class A, or number 1 Class A. I guess I was wrong. Benilde's what, 4th? I think they're 4th.
Yeah, 4th minor of the night on the Red Knights. No power plays tonight. BSM 0 for 4 on the power play. Orono 0 for 3, and here's their 4th chance, and the biggest one yet. Good job by getting the puck free there for Benilde-St. Margaret's for Duffy. Couldn't quite get a scoring chance, but made a great defensive play just to break it up, and down to 25 seconds now left in regulation. Riley back behind her net for Benilde-St. Margaret's, and to kill off precious seconds as Lopez sisters tie her up, free the puck up, down to 12 seconds to go, and then hops off the stick there in the circle for Plymouth. From the boards, cleared up. Here comes Duffy, final seconds, he'll have to shoot, and that'll be the end of the 3rd period. We have overtime in St. Louis Park.
Well, as you can see from the crowd rounding the boards there, we're attracting quite an audience tonight. Of course, got the follow-up game here with the Red Knights taking on the Cadets of St. Thomas Academy. That ought to be a heck of a game, too.
Yeah, no doubt. You know, the Benilde boys all lined up against the glass in front of where Dan and I here at center ice, getting ready for their tussle. And we expected a very good hockey game, and we have not been disappointed.
Not at all, actually. 31-26 shots on goal between them with Benilde ahead, but this has been a heck of a game, and I tell you what, Orono's gotten confidence all since the start of this game. They've gotten better and better and better, and they got to be believing right now they can have this.
And they're on the power play for 1:23, and we'll start overtime.
We'll see how crucial that call was. And you can see the brain trust there of saying, "Oh, here we got some of the boys getting ready. Jump on the ice after the game here." Looking forward to that one too, John.
Yeah, 2 terrific boys hockey teams coming up tonight on CCX. Red Knights and Cadets, as Dan mentioned, St. Thomas Academy.
Well, I like the girls' jerseys at Benilde better than I like the boys.
You don't like the extra stripe along the bottom?
Well,
stripes?
just think about who else wears that kind of jersey. Team south of here, about 250 miles.
Badgers?
Badgers wear that jersey, you betcha.
Oh, you love that uniform then.
I love that uniform by the girls. The boys isn't the same, but the girls is, by gosh. Not that I'm biased. Oh,
There's Orono 1-2 in overtime this year, and BSM, this is their first overtime game of the season. They are 5-0 in 1-goal games. Which will either have a 1-goal game or a tie at the end of this next 8 minutes. Here we go, overtime here, Benilde and Orono. The Spartans on the power play here for another minute and 20 of the extra session. They get it into the Red Knight zone. Comes onto the stick of Schmidt, had it picked off and cleared away by Duffy's. Had a couple of big shifts here and a third period in the start of overtime. Schmidt with the puck on her stick again. Played ahead of the BSM line. Riley with it, and she'll fire it down. Under a minute to go in the power play for the Spartans. Under 7.5 to go in the game. Good pass ahead, the end of the zone for Orono. Comes on to Zoe Lopez's stick.
Well, I guess when it's Zoe Lopez you're passing to, it makes sense. Otherwise, that pass is way too long, but they connected.
Benilde breaks it up. They get it ahead. Oh, almost a scoring chance for Benilde-St. Margaret's, but Spartans still control. Gabby Lopez brought it in, got turned around as she came down the right wing. Red Knights able to push it out to center. So Krajicek almost had her stick on another one. Final seconds of the power play for Orono. And they didn't get much really at all. I don't think they had a shot on goal in that full 2 minutes spanning the third period and here in overtime. So both teams at full strength. 6.5 minutes to go in the OT here at St. Louis Park Rec Center. Orono able to get it up to center. Now a chance for the Spartans.
Great back check there by the Red Knights.
Yep. Jones had it taken away from her. Now feeds it off. Zoe Lopez. Paulson able to move it in. Pass to the slot, picked off. Hassler got it out of the zone, but there to cover up at center ice with Paulson for Orono. Pass across to Ellie Stewart. Has Hassler with her on her left. Stewart fires a shot, and Viv Anderson the save. Paulson with it for Orono. Runs into Benilde-St, but gets around her. Good move by Paulson, then puts the pass ahead out to center. Pushed in on the right side. Chance for Orono as it's brought in by Nickum. Loose puck. Nickum centers it in front. Oh, and the shot goes wide of the net. Here comes BSM the other way. Morris, who had their only goal of the night, circling with the puck. Can't get a shot on net. Gets after it again.
Boy, she's having a game. She got that down there, and they got a complete line change.
Close in front. Oh, and Anderson comes up big as she robbed Lizzie Hamill.
Doesn't Anderson know that she's a freshman and that she should be giving up these guys? My gosh, what a nice play right there. Oh.
Yeah, shot going wide. That scoring chance, and then after Hamill getting it, and Anderson slides the pad across to make the save on Hamill. Face-off win for Hamill. Here comes Gray. She'll fire a shot. Anderson the save.
Well, she's getting tested here, but by God, she's holding on. Did a nice job there holding on to it. Didn't quite have it as tight as she wanted, so she just held on to it.
32 saves for her now on the night. Morris puts it toward the front of the net. That kind of gets picked off by Vern Anderson before it got to her sister in net. Turnover by Orono back behind their own goals. Morris gets control. Put out in front. Shot Anderson, the save, making the stop on Koopman. It's actually Hamill that got the loose puck and fed it off to Koopman. And again, Viv Anderson has to make the stop.
I'd be willing to tell you, you're going to see Morris out here again pretty quick. She had a heck of a run on that last set she was out there. Also, John, remember the Orono shortened up their lines. They've been playing 2 lines now for over a whole period, so it'll be interesting to see how the fatigue gets to them.
Puck came back to the BSM zone. They'll bring it back. Carver playing it ahead into the Orono zone. Tie up along the boards. Carver comes back. Santa Carver dropping it back behind the Orono net. Cleared by the Spartans to the blue line. Carver keeps it in. Shot gets blocked. Into the circle, and the right Krychek got cut off. Orono had a touch on, or BSM had a touch on it, so there's no icing here. And then going down back behind the net was Gray. Gets back up onto the puck. Got it up to the blue line. Orono able to keep it in. Now a chance for the Spartans. Centering pass out in front. Puck is loose in front of Hancock. Scramble in front. Puck is still loose. No whistle. No, there's not that there should have been. And now it's cleared by Benilde. They come out the center. Nicholson playing it ahead. All the way through to Anderson, who covers up as Bendixson was cruising down on her.
Oh, boy.
Fire wagon hockey day.
Fire wagon hockey. You got it, John. I've taught you well, my son. Oh, my gosh. What an opportunity there. Boy, 3 of them. Nobody could get their stick on the puck.
The referee did a good job. Never lost sight of the puck and played on.
He's letting them play. Let the kids decide it.
Musinski with a shot, gets deflected, a shot, and fired high and over the net. Stewart had an opportunity to end it and missed the net. Comes out of the zone, fired down into the Benilde zone. Loose puck taken by Riley of Benilde-St. Margaret's. 2:40 to go in the overtime. No icing here, the race for the puck.
Good hustle right there.
Benilde gets it, a shot away, and Anderson the save.
This is the time of the game when a 6-foot by 4-foot goalie cage gets real small. Looks like the goalie's covering the whole thing, no problem. Boy, what an effort here by the Red Knights. Look at that.
.229 to go in the overtime. Face-off win for Benilde-St. Margaret's. Orono getting it to the blue line and finally swept out of the zone by Collins to center. Koopman gets knocked off the puck. That allows Orono to bring it in. Christian got knocked to the ice and along the boards. Orono gets it in front. Scoring opportunity. Backhand shot. That one stays out of the net. Another try for Christian and a save again. By Schmidt and saved by Hancock. Benilde finds it ahead into the Orono zone with 1:45 to go in the overtime. Out of the zone and run down there by Gray.
What I'd love to see here, John, both teams are playing very well from the pipes out, from the goaltenders all the way through. It's been a grind by 2 good teams.
Benilde trying to set things up again as Hansen picked off the pass. Shot by Brooklyn Riley down into the Orono zone. 1:10 to go. Zoe Lopez with it, though, for Orono now.
There it is.
Lies a pass ahead. Drop pass. Lopez. Shot gets blocked. The shot attempt from Grace Pickett. And Benilde has it with a minute to go in the overtime. Coming in, a chance on net, and Anderson makes the save. What a rush by Tala Hansen, the freshman, all the way to the net. And the save made, more pushing, more shoving. Look at that. You don't see this as much in the girls' game in high school.
And I love it.
Right? Nothing dirty about it, just a little we're going to protect our goaltender, and we're not going to give it an inch on the other side for Benilde. However, in this case, it may result in a couple of penalties.
You can tell they've been watching pro hockey, though. A lot of face washes there. Gloves right up in the mask and messing it up. But why not? Girls are athletes, too. They can take it. I see how they sort this out now. See a great move right there and a great save.
Whatever is happening, neither coaching side is happy about it.
Well, Kelly panicked after a long talk with the referee. Didn't quite get the result she wanted.
No, it's just a Benilde penalty. Lulu Rasinski.
Oh, my.
Really panicked. Not happy at all.
Wow.
Rasinski's the only one that goes off, and so Orono gets a power play here with 47 seconds to go in OT.
Panics in disbelief.
Schmidt with a big drive and Hancock to save.
Well, nobody told Miss Hancock it's time to quit now. By gosh, she's going to hang in there, and she's done a great job tonight. Junior's been sharp.
Under 35 seconds left in the overtime. Benilde able to get it out of the zone. Orono maybe have chance for one more rush. If they don't lose the puck, it briefly did. Now we'll get it back. Out to center it comes, 18 seconds to go. Zoe Lopez brings it in on the right side. As Schmidt with her. Lopez trying to cut to the net. Good poke check away there by Benilde-St. Margaret's. A good defensive play by Duffy. Comes to the front of the net, final seconds. And that is it.
Wow.
What a lot of action. We got packed into 51 minutes plus the 8 minutes of overtime. Only 2 goals, but that was as good a game as we're going to get all year, Dan.
I could not argue that in any way, shape, or form, John. What a hockey game. They promised us speed and skating, and boy, we got speed and skating. We got some physical work. 2 really good goaltending shows tonight. Very well done, both teams. Nobody lost this game, and obviously, literally, nobody lost this game.
Kelly Hancock finishes the night with 30 saves and 36 for Vivian Anderson for Orono, and we get a tie. That's okay. That was a great game.
I'll take another night like this anytime. Hopefully in the second game here, we'll get the same thing.
Yeah, a reminder again, if you're watching on this Thursday night, boys hockey, Benilde-St. Margaret's and St. Thomas Academy coming your way in about 25 minutes or so here on CCX. That'll do it for our coverage of this one. Hope you've enjoyed it. It was a terrific one at the Rec Center. Final score again, Orono 1, Benilde-St. Margaret's 1. For all of our crew and Dan Fick, and I'm John Jacobson. Thanks so much for watching our coverage of high school hockey on CCX.